Hello, you're very welcome to our conference here in Malta. It's been an interesting few days. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what brings you to Malta?
My name is Tik. We came from Thailand. Our company is the 88 Cannatek Company Limited. Because in Malta, this conference, they have the conference called MedCan. That is came from the medical cannabis. You may not be aware, and a number of people in the global may not be aware that since June 9, 2022, Thailand has been delisted the cannabis and the hemp from the narcotic category number 5. So now the cannabis and the hemp, we consider it as a controlled herbal. So people in Thailand and the private sector can do the business on the medical cannabis, can do the business on the industrial hemp, and we are in the debating situation in the parliament regarding the recreation and the household grown for the time being. So Malta is one of the interesting places that we would like to seeking for the future cooperation with our strategic partner either in Europe or either in the other parts of the world that they came here for the same purpose.
May I ask you, as you know, we've made forefronts in this area of medical cannabis in Malta as well, but there is a certain stigma, of course, within medical cannabis. I would think from your history of your country that herbal medicine was always part of your psyche as such, so it made it easier. How is the regulatory and compliance side of that taking place in Thailand?
When we talk about the medical cannabis in Thailand, if you look at our history, cannabis is part of our traditional medical recipe for the last 800 years. At the moment, people may talk about the cannabis to use the flower or use the buds for the CBD, for the THC extraction, for the universal medical formulation. But for Thailand, we have our own national recipe that we use the medical cannabis in our history back for 800 years. So, in general, cannabis is not that new things for the Thai history.
I presume, though, I mean, Malta is quite, as you know, a Catholic country with a very older population. So many people are quite traditionalist, if you get my drift. How do you open up that conversation when it comes to medical cannabis to make people more aware, say, of its benefits?
You see, we all know that cannabis has been considered for the narcotic for the last 60 years because of the UN Convention. And I think now the situation has been changed. People can see a lot of benefit more than the bad side of the plant itself. So I think in order to make sure that we can use and the population of global can be using the medical plant on this one, I think the most important thing is that we got to give them the education, and we have to change the mindset of the people that cannabis is no longer the narcotic. If you look at the history for the alcohol, for the last 100 years in United States, it is considered very illegal. But nowadays, after a few decades back, alcohol now is needed by all the people. It is for the recreation, but it is not for the addiction. So I hope that within the next coming years, and not that too long, cannabis and hemp will be able to turn itself to be part of the medicine, and at the same time they can be treated like a wellness for the people of this world as well.
MedTech, of course, has brought many interesting speakers and investors and stand people here for the event. What has been your view of the conference? And also, I believe you'll be holding your own conference next year.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little about your view of this conference and about your conference coming up?
I think this conference is quite useful for us. You see, because when we talk about the MedTech, we talk about the MedCan, we meet a lot of new strategic partners that can be exchanged in the academic side, and at the same time, we are also looking on the business connection as well. If we have a chance, Thailand have a chance to hold the MedTech or MedCan in Thailand for next year, because Thailand is one and the only country in Asia that we have been delisted. I am not using the word of legalized. We are using the word of delisted of the medical cannabis. So we hope that it will be making the excited event in Asia. If we can have a chance to holding the MedCan in Thailand, and then you can see that how Asia has been excited about this new technology, this new miracle pen.
Well, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to speak with you. We hope to see you back in Malta. If not, maybe we'll come over to Thailand to join your conference once it's held. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I hope we can see both in Malta and Bangkok next time, next year.
Thank you.